Well, we responded today for the report of a waste management truck that it initially came in that it hit the bridge, and then the second report was that we had a propane tank that had went off. And what actually occurred was we had the waste management bridge traveling northbound on Mill Street. It initially struck some power lines, which would be right behind you. After striking the power lines, and I'm not sure if the operator was even aware that he had struck the power lines, he continued under the bridge, which is marked 12 feet 6 inches. His waste management truck is, I believe, 13 feet 6 inches, and he continued under the bridge anyways. And when he did so, his CNG tanks, or compressed natural gas tanks, struck the bridge, and then that's what caused the explosion, the damage to the bridge as well as the damage to the waste management vehicle.
That was quite an explosion. I guess we're lucky nobody was injured. I mean, the guy working in the shop felt it.
Yeah, I heard it was actually all the way heard on the west side of the town over by Tops Market from actually one of the foremen from CSX. So I believe it was a very loud explosion, and obviously you can see by the debris from the truck that we're very lucky there wasn't anybody walking or biking or in the area that at the time this occurred.
The driver, he was able to get away. I mean,
I've had very minimal conversations with the driver. Officer Denz is going to be our primary officer on this complaint, so I believe he's spoken with him a little bit more, but when I did get here, I spoke with him briefly. I asked if anybody was injured. He stated no, other than he was quite shooken up by the boom.
Right. And so tell me a little bit about the bridge. It also suffered damage.
Yep, I'm being told by the foreman of CSX that the bridge has sustained some structural damage. At this point, they've suspended all train traffic, but are comfortable for letting vehicular traffic pass through. So once we get this cleared up, we are going to get the road reopened.
So about how long, or maybe an hour or so, hour and a half?
We're probably looking at a little bit of time between getting the debris picked up, getting the tow truck here. So probably I would say within the next 2 to 3 hours we should have the road open back up.
So what kind of day has it been for waste management in LeRoy?
It has not been a very good day for waste management. This is our second accident today involving one of the waste management trucks.
What was the earlier one?
The earlier one was a axle broke at the rear axle of the waste management truck broke out. Complete accident, no fault of the driver, just normal wear and tear on the truck. And we did have a waste management employee that sustained some minor injuries as a result of that. But again, very fortunate that there wasn't a lot of pedestrian traffic at the street at that time, and nobody was seriously injured then either.